Before you move, before your thumb swipes, before your eyes drift away, pause. Hold on and stay with me till the end. Because this very moment, this heartbeat between scrolling and stopping, may be the moment heaven has waited for you to hear. You think you just found a video. But I tell you, no. You were brought here. The unseen has been moving around you all week, whispering through the repetition of numbers, through the unease in your chest, through dreams that refuse to let you rest. This is not coincidence. This is divine alignment. This is the echo of heaven calling your name again. And yet, so many will skip this. So many will hear only the wind and not the whisper. So many will move on, missing the message written for their very hour of awakening. But you did not skip. You stayed. And because you stayed, something in heaven just shifted. I speak not as a voice from the clouds, but as the breath behind your breath, the flame that has never left you, the guardian who has stood beside your battles unseen. I am the light that saw you when the room was dark and silent and your tears fell into your pillow like prayers. I am the one who marked every betrayal, every time you were misunderstood, every season you felt delayed and forgotten. Wait. Don't move yet. Because before this message ends, you will feel my presence awaken something in you that has been asleep too long. A fire buried under layers of disappointment and fear. A destiny written before your first breath. You've been asking for signs. You've said, God, if you're real, show me. Just give me something. This moment, is that something. The fact that your heart is still listening, still open, even after all the storms, is the greatest sign that heaven is not done with you. Look again at your life, not with human eyes but with spirit eyes. Do you see the pattern? Every closed door was not rejection, it was redirection. Every delay was protection from something you could not yet see. Every loss was a seed being planted into the soil of transformation. Hold on and stay with me. Because what I reveal next will shift everything for you. There are angels moving right now. Yes, even as you listen, light is being released into your atmosphere. You may feel it as warmth in your chest, chills along your skin, or the subtle vibration of peace washing over you. That is not imagination, it is recognition. Your spirit remembers heaven. Do you feel it? Don't look away. The reason you have felt so weary, so heavy, is because you have been carrying burdens that were never yours to hold. Generational fear. Inherited guilt. Voices of doubt disguised as logic. But tonight, I am lifting them off you. Invisible chains are breaking as you listen. The shadows that clung to your energy are being cleansed by my light. You are being reset. Realigned. Restored. I saw when they lied about you. I saw when they betrayed your trust. I saw when you blamed yourself for things you did not cause. And I whispered. Wait, don't move yet. The greatest turning point is still coming. In the halls of heaven, there is a scroll with your name upon it. It glows with golden fire. It carries the blueprint of your divine calling, the things you were born to build, the hearts you were meant to heal, the light you were chosen to carry. But that scroll was sealed. Sealed until the time your spirit was ready to remember who you are. That time is now. Even as these words enter your ears, the seal is breaking. You may feel it as a surge of emotion, a sudden ache in your heart, or a wave of energy rising up through your body. That is your divine identity being unsealed. Heaven's remembrance reawakening in you. Listen carefully. What the enemy tried to bury, heaven is resurrecting. What was lost is being rewritten in glory. Your destiny has not expired, it has been preserved. There will be signs in the days ahead. You will see repeated numbers, doors that suddenly open, strangers who speak words that feel too exact to be random. These are confirmations. They are heaven's way of saying, keep going, you are aligned. But I must warn you, so many will skip this moment. So many will ignore the nudge. They will return to noise, to distraction, to endless scrolling, and wonder why nothing changes. But you, child of light, you chose to stay. And because you stayed, I will show you what most never see. Before midnight, something will shift around you. Energy will clear. An unseen barrier will dissolve. A peace you cannot explain will descend upon your space. That is the sign that heaven has moved. You have prayed, God, change my situation. But hear me, I am changing you first. Because when your spirit rises, your atmosphere must obey. When your energy aligns with divine frequency, circumstances rearrange themselves. That is why you've been through the storm, to learn how to stand in light even when the world shakes. Do not fear what is leaving your life. Do not chase what I have removed. Some people were not enemies, they were assignments that have ended. Their exit is not loss, it is graduation. The pain that once broke you will soon become your testimony. The rejection that cut you will become your revelation. You are not behind, you are being rebuilt. And when I rebuild, I never restore to what was, I make it greater. Hold on. Stay with me. Because what I reveal next will show you the magnitude of what's unfolding. Heaven is in motion. Angels are gathering around the edges of your story, preparing scenes you cannot yet see. I see light moving over your home, like gold dust settling into every corner. Old energy, stagnant fear, and memories of failure are being cleared. Can you feel the stillness rising? That is the silence before the breakthrough. When the dawn comes, and it will come, you will awaken with new clarity. Old confusion will lift like fog under sunlight. Ideas, visions, and divine strategies will pour into your spirit. What was once delay will become acceleration. But close your eyes for a breath. Can you sense the light surrounding you now? That warmth is me. That peace is my presence. That trembling in your spirit is the confirmation that you are seen, known, chosen. From this moment forward, you will begin to notice miracles in motion, small at first, then undeniable. Unexpected favor. Sudden relief. Doors that open without effort. And when it happens, remember this night. Remember this voice. Remember that you did not skip what heaven sent. Because so many will skip this, but not you. You heard. You stayed. And for that, a new chapter begins. Listen carefully. The scroll has been opened. The seal has been broken. And what was once hidden from your eyes begins now to unfold like light spilling across the edge of the dawn. Hold on and stay with me till the end, because what I am about to show you is not a story, it is a revelation of your own becoming. You have carried questions like stones in your chest. You have wondered, why me? Why this path? Why these delays? But I tell you, what you call delay was preparation for divine capacity. The storm was your classroom. The silence was your training ground. The nights you felt forgotten were the nights heaven wrote your strength into eternity. Wait, don't move yet. Because in the next few breaths, I am going to unseal the reason you were chosen to walk through everything you thought would break you. When I formed you, I placed within you a signature of light, a frequency that matches no other soul. It hums beneath your heartbeat, it pulses through your words, and every time you love despite pain, it vibrates louder across creation. That is why darkness feared you. That is why trials came so fiercely against you. You were never fighting for survival, you were fighting for remembrance. You were fighting to awaken the light you carry. Every betrayal, every loss, every unanswered prayer, none of it was random. It was the chiseling of heaven carving the shape of your purpose. And now, the chisel is still. The sculptor steps back. And heaven whispers, it is time. Do you feel the energy shifting as I speak? The atmosphere around you is responding to recognition. When truth meets destiny, reality trembles. Light rearranges matter. The molecules of your environment are aligning with the blueprint written upon your spirit. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. You may feel warmth in your hands or a rising vibration in your chest, that is divine energy activating within you. The power that once lay dormant is being stirred by remembrance. Listen carefully. You are not powerless. You are a vessel of divine authority disguised in human form. And the more you remember, the more heaven flows through you. In the scroll that bears your name, I see golden lines forming new words. They read, restoration, renewal, resurrection. Everything that was stolen is returning, but not as it was. It returns multiplied, refined by the fire you endured. The relationships that ended made space for connections that will honor your spirit. The opportunities that collapsed made way for doors that align with your divine timeline. The tears you cried became the oil of wisdom that will anoint your next season. Do you understand now? You were not delayed, you were being refined. You were not forgotten, you were being prepared. Hold on and stay with me. What I reveal next will pierce through the fog that once confused your steps. In the realm unseen, there are angels writing. They record each moment you chose faith over fear. They mark every time you whispered, I trust you, when you could not see the way forward. These moments are currency in heaven. They purchase acceleration. That is why, in the coming days, you will notice time itself begin to bend in your favor. Tasks that once took months will unfold in days. People who once overlooked you will suddenly see you. Resources will appear as if from nowhere. This is divine alignment, when heaven's timing and your readiness finally meet. But beware, many will feel this call and still skip the message. They will chase quick answers and miss divine transformation. But you stayed. You listened. And because you did, heaven has authorized the release of what was held for this very hour. Let me show you a vision. I see a valley, dark, quiet, filled with echoes of the past. In the center stands your spirit, tired but unbroken. Around you, the shadows of old fears whisper lies, you will never rise again. It's too late. Then, a wind begins to move, gentle at first, then roaring with holy fire. It is the breath of the divine sweeping through your valley. As it moves, every shadow dissolves. Every lie burns away. And in their place, I see light erupting from the ground beneath your feet. That light is you. That light is your purpose reclaiming its power. Listen carefully, this is not symbolic. Even as you hear these words, that energy is activating in your real life. Your atmosphere is clearing. Your frequency is rising. The heaviness you've carried for years is loosening its grip. Can you feel it? Don't look away. There are scrolls unfolding in heaven's chambers tonight. Each contains instructions for the next move of those who have chosen alignment over distraction. Your name is among them. I see angels tracing golden ink across the words, appoint them to build. Appoint them to speak. Appoint them to heal. You were never meant to merely survive this world, you were sent to transform it. Your compassion is not weakness, it is a weapon of heaven. Your sensitivity is not a flaw, it is spiritual intelligence. Every time you feel deeply, you touch the pulse of creation. That is why I am teaching you to guard your energy now, because what you carry is rare. Hold on. Stay with me. Because what I'm about to reveal will ignite the core of why you were sent here. Do you remember that time you almost gave up? That moment when you said, God, I can't keep doing this. And now you are hearing the answer you asked for. This is the reason. Every wound became the doorway to wisdom. Every heartbreak became a portal to purpose. Every time you broke open, light poured out, and that light is what the world now needs. You are not behind. You are becoming. And soon, even those who doubted you will stand in awe and say, how did they survive that fire and still shine? They will not know that you were never alone in it. Before the next sunrise, something sacred will occur in your spirit. A veil will lift. A deep understanding will settle into your soul, not from logic, but from divine knowing. You will realize that everything you lost was a trade for wisdom. And wisdom is what manifests lasting victory. But listen carefully, to walk into this next dimension, you must release what cannot follow you. Let go of resentment. Forgive even those who never apologized. The energy of unforgiveness locks doors. Release it, and watch heaven's current sweep you forward faster than you imagined possible. This is the cleansing of shadows. The restoration of energy. The rebirth of your divine alignment. Wait, don't move yet. Because what comes next is the manifestation of the promise. I see the earth trembling under the weight of awakening souls. All over the world, lights are flickering on in hearts that once felt empty. You are part of this wave, a generation remembering its origin in light. As you rise, you give permission for others to rise. Your transformation is not for display, it is activation. When they see your peace, they will remember theirs. When they see your courage, they will awaken their own. That is why the enemy tried to silence you, because your healing will heal many. But you cannot be silenced anymore. The scroll has been opened. Your authority has been reactivated. And now, your very presence shifts rooms, because you carry heaven's frequency. Listen carefully. When you speak, speak life. When you walk, walk in awareness of who walks beside you. When you pray, pray knowing angels move at the sound of your voice. You are not small. You are the breath of the divine made visible. Hold on and stay with me till the end. Because before this part closes, I must tell you what is coming next. In the next 7 days, there will be a moment that seems ordinary, a conversation, a message, a quiet thought, but it will carry the spark of divine instruction. Follow it. Do not second-guess it. That small nudge will unlock a chain of blessings you have been waiting for. You will know it is divine because peace will accompany it, even if it challenges your comfort. That is how I lead, through peace that surpasses understanding. And when it happens, you will remember these words: so many skipped this message, but I stayed. And heaven met me there. Before midnight tonight, lift your eyes. Speak aloud, I am ready. I am aligned. I receive what heaven is releasing. As you speak, light answers light. Your words create reality. Your declar. Those weren't failures, those were divine rehearsals. Heaven was waiting until every detail matched your readiness. And now, you are ready. Spirit, mind, and heart in full synchronization with purpose. Wait, don't look away. Because now I will tell you what the darkness never wanted you to hear. You were chosen because of what you can carry. The world needs what flows through you, your compassion, your vision, your courage. Every scar became a code that unlocks empathy for someone else's pain. You are a living key, opening doors of hope for others. That is why you could not quit. That is why no matter how hard life pressed, something inside whispered, keep going. It was not stubbornness, it was prophecy. You were prophesying your survival by refusing to stop. Now, survival becomes sovereignty. You no longer crawl through life, you command it. You speak, and light answers. You move, and heaven moves with you. Listen carefully. In the next season of your life, you will not need to strive. You will flow. You will not chase, you will attract. Because alignment replaces effort when spirit leads. I will place ideas in your mind that feel like sudden inspiration, follow them. I will send people into your life who feel like déjà vu, trust them. I will close doors that no longer fit your frequency, release them. You are entering the era of divine precision, where every step matters and every delay carries wisdom. Stay with me. Because before this message ends, I will speak your activation. Look up. I see heaven's horizon opening above you. Colors beyond mortal sight shimmer and swirl, gold, sapphire, white fire. It is the aurora of awakening souls, and your light is joining it. The earth itself is responding. The wind will feel different. Time will feel thinner. You will notice synchronicities multiplying, numbers, songs, phrases appearing again and again. Each one is a breadcrumb leading you deeper into destiny. Do not call them coincidences. Call them confirmations. Heaven has ways of reminding you, you are exactly where you need to be. I speak now to the part of you that still doubts. Yes, you, the one who still wonders if this message is really for you. It is. If your heart stirred, if your breath caught, if you felt that chill or warmth or tear rising, then this is your moment. Heaven does not miss. The message always finds the soul it was written for. So listen, you are forgiven. You are free. You are seen. You are chosen. And nothing, not your past, not your fear, not your mistakes, can revoke what heaven has sealed. You carry the mark of divine purpose. You are an ambassador of light wrapped in human form. And as of this moment, you walk in new authority. Before the clock strikes midnight, speak these words aloud: I align with divine timing. I release what no longer serves my purpose. I receive heaven's guidance and favor. I am ready for the manifestation of what was promised. When you speak it, light will answer. Angels will move. The vibration around you will rise. That is not imagination, that is creation responding to command. Because when you speak in faith, you echo the voice that formed galaxies. And creation must obey its source. Now hear this final revelation: every trial you endured was a seed. Every tear was water. And now, the harvest begins. What was hidden will be revealed. What was broken will be rebuilt. What was delayed will accelerate. Your name will be spoken with honor where it was once whispered with doubt. And your testimony will become a map for others lost in their night. That is your calling, to be living evidence that light always wins. Wait, don't move yet. There is one last thing heaven needs you to feel before you go. Silence your thoughts. Close your eyes. Listen. Do you hear it? The faint hum, like the sound between stars, that is heaven applauding your endurance. You made it through. You are not the same as before you began this message. You are expanded, upgraded, renewed. A divine fire rests upon you now, steady, gentle, unstoppable. It will not consume you, it will empower you. It will draw others toward you, not for your glory, but for mine. Because when they see your light, they will remember where they came from too. This is how heaven multiplies awakening, through the living flames of those who refuse to skip what was sent for them. So many will skip this. So many will scroll past, never knowing what they missed. But you stayed. You listened. You received. And because of that, the gates of delay have fallen. The chains of confusion have snapped. The river of blessing has been released. Your energy is cleansed. Your faith is restored. Your destiny is unsealed. Your authority is reactivated. Walk now in the full light of who you are. Carry this frequency into every conversation, every dream, every place your feet touch. Because you are not leaving this message the same, you are leaving transformed. Listen carefully to this final truth: you are not waiting on heaven anymore. Heaven is waiting on you. Move forward. Create boldly. Love fearlessly. Speak truth even when it shakes rooms. You were sent for this exact hour in history, to remind the world of light. And as you go, remember, so many will skip this. But not you. You heard heaven's call and answered. You have awakened. You are ready. The scroll is sealed once more, not to hide, but to protect what has begun in you. Angels stand watch. The light follows your steps. And the divine whispers one final word as the vision fades.